Good evening. Thank you for coming. Feel free to take a seat. Yes, people are just starting to show up. Plenty of seats open, ma'am. Plenty of seats open. Feel free to help yourself. Yes, sir. Anywhere over there is fine. Anywhere over there is fine. Nope, no, you can't go that way, ma'am. I apologize. Those are reserved seatings. That is hype team seating only over there, ma'am. You will not be able to sit over there. And that's why there's a velvet rope, ma'am. Yes. It should be a good show, yes. Please take a seat. Mr. Davis, this way, please. VIP, please take care of him. Thank you. Everybody get a seat. Show will be starting soon. Please fill in all of the seats. Show will be starting soon. Thank you all for coming to another presentation from Raider Reaction. We always appreciate it. Thank you, as always. Please take a seat. Sir, you can't smoke that in here. As much as I'd love to let you, you're going to have to take that outside. All right, it appears with standing room only at the back now. At this point, if you're just showing up, I apologize. Next time, show up earlier and maybe you'll get a seat. Enjoy the show.
Raider Reaction is for mature audiences only, so if you can't stand the heat, stay away from the fire. What's up, Raider Nation? I am the Commish, coming to you live, as always, from the friendly confines of Hardcore Challenge Live Studios. And just where is that, might you ask? Well, damn. Let me give you some simple directions, because I know it's late in the evening. You're probably getting a little faded. You're in the adult beverages, the herbal refreshments, what have you. You know, it is hump day. So, we're just down the street, past the house, with the boarded up windows. Make sure you stop at the corner and ask my man Joe. He's a gentleman, he's a scholar. Slip him what you should. He's going to point you in the right direction. He's going to tell you to take a left and then a right. And as you find yourself strolling down the street minding your own goddamn business, a cool breeze will hit you that chills you right to your skeletal core. And you'll find yourself asking, was that the autumn wind? Oh, you goddamn right. Should you venture down that deep, dark alley? Well, of course you should. Because what you're going to find at the end is a special little place that we like to call Deep Behind the Enemy Line. This is Raider Reaction, and as it is every Wednesday, I'm typically joined by the Raider Reaction resident sports guru as we drop back deep in the pocket and let it fly league-wide as we touch on all the hot league topics that are rolling around this thing we call the National Football League. But unfortunately, Prime is changing locations this week. He's moving, he's doing something. So we have a more than adequate replacement to join us tonight. He's on the phone. You know him. You love him. Stevie's driving him in. What's up, Big L?
What's happening? Yes, I decided Stevie dropped me off, so I figured I'd pop in this evening, give Stevie the night off, because, you know, Mr. Wonder has problems seeing at night, so I, just stopped by to say what's going on with the commish. How y'all doing out there in Reaction Land?
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? So, Big L, I haven't had a chance to talk to you since the Browns game this weekend. I don't even know where to begin. What are your thoughts in general on the win in Cleveland?
My thoughts on the win in Cleveland were, that game went down exactly the way that, all of these young, new, everybody. As a matter of fact, I'll continue on my rant from Tuesday afternoon. All of you stat-starved motherfuckers, car this, car that, our offense clicked exactly the way that it was designed to click. We bully people. That's what our offensive line is designed to do. And mind you, our offensive line has only played, our starters have played 3 snaps all year. We are designed to win in that weather, which happens half a football season. We can win, and we can be, as much as I hate to quote Colin Cowherd, we are the only team in the NFL that is geared to beat any team, any week, in any weather.
And just not to cut you off, Big L, but I because these thoughts, they jump in my head and they leave as soon as they get in there. But the biggest excuse, which I thought was absolutely ludicrous, just to segue off what you were saying, was the biggest excuse I saw the morning after the loss from Cleveland fans was the weather. How are you going to be a Cleveland team that knowing you got to play in this shit and blame the fucking... That should be your advantage. The Bills teams of the 90s, they lived and breathed off of fucking shit weather. That's how they got there. They dominated you in the slush, in the fucking cold, and the frigid.
You come on. You motherfuckers play next to Lake fucking Erie. You trying to tell me, they are a team that should be geared to play in cold weather because they do it every year for 2 months. How the fuck can you blame the weather when you play in it every year? That's an excuse. You just got your ass whooped because you don't have the ability to fucking run the ball because you got one running back hurt, you don't have an offensive line, and you have a quarterback that's mediocre at best.
Yes.
And it showed.
It's man, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. It's and you know, I said it all week leading up. They were fucking overrated. They'd beaten nobody. The Browns had beaten nobody. They beat the Bengals twice. The fucking Washington, whatever the hell they are, the Cowboys and the Colts were their primo freaking wins. That was their marquee win, was beating the Colts with Philip Quivers.
Yeah.
They're fraudulent. They were fraudulent anyway.
You got to discount the win against the Colts because Quivers is the quarterback. I mean, to me, their best wins were against the Bengals because the Bengals are, you know, I mean, they're the Bengals, but still, Joe Burrow is a legit quarterback. And you can't say that the Bengals had a legit quarterback since Boomer Esiason.
No, they haven't. And you've got you got him coming in. You've got Lawrence that everybody's looking at next year. And right now the Jets are stacking up. We're going to talk about them a little later in the matchup when we talk about Monday Night Football a little later in the show. But they're lining up like they're the ones that are going to be first in line at the dance for Trevor Lawrence. And it sucks, man. You're going to come out and you're going to have to be the Jets. The Jets are still backing Darnold. I don't think it's Darnold's fault. Darnold's gotten a raw deal since he's come as a Jet. They got nothing in the cupboard, man. What's he supposed to cook dinner with? You blaming it because it tastes like shit, but what'd you give him for ingredients?
It's not like Josh Rosen in Arizona where he just sucked on ice. You know, it's not like a completely fucking overrated hack that came out of college. Sam Darnold's a good quarterback. He has nothing. The only team that's worse than the Jets in the NFL are the fucking Brokebacks. You know?
Oh, they're bad, man. They're about to get done. Like,
if the Jets played the fucking Cowboys today, the Jets would beat them. That's how bad the Cowboys are.
The Cowboys are bad.
I honestly feel I would put money down on the Jets beating the Cowboys.
I would too. The Jets would absolutely beat the Cowboys. The Cowboys are by far the worst team. The Jets are bad. The Cowboys, I don't remember who I was listening to earlier. It might have been the Dan Patrick show. But they worded it perfect. The Cowboys are unwatchable. They're so bad they're unwatchable. Like, you can't even watch them and it's decent football. You're just like, I got to turn this shit off. At least the Jets will, like, kind of move up and down the field, and they just don't put up points. They're the Jets. They just find a way to lose. But the Cowboys are just terrible.
And to that point, they had the fucking gall to let that fucking Eagles Brokeback game get aired in prime time on Sunday night.
Oh, there's
let that game get played in the primetime slot. And
hey, that was for first place, Big Al. That was for first place, damn it. We was playing for something.
Yeah,
Something, I don't know
they
what.
could have put a Big Sky Conference game between Montana State and Idaho in that slot, and I would have watched that with more interest.
Sorry.
Never mind the fact that I am and that is my alma mater, the Mighty Vandals of the University of Idaho.
Yeah. Well, Raider Ortiz asked in the what's with the flip flopping from Cowherd anyway. Well, that's what he does. He's a Monday morning darling. He's gonna go with whoever the Monday morning darling is, and or whatever the hot topic for that Monday morning is. Whatever will be the buzz topic, whatever will drive the most clicks. That's all Cowherd is about. That's it.
I was about to say, the fucker's a salamander. What else do fucking mud skippers do? They flip and they flop until they land on something. That's all the fuck he is. He's a fucking mud skipper. He's useless. I mean,
He's a
well
mud
paid
skipper.
useless, but, I mean...
Mud skipper. Word for the day is mud skipper. Use it in a sentence, ladies and gentlemen. Use it in a sentence. When you get off the show, I want you, done watching tonight, I want you to use that in a sentence. Somewhere along your evening. Mud skipper.
Colin Cowherd slipped out of an asshole and mud skipped his way into a career.
There you go, it's a possibility. Great win, though, El. regardless of of how we got it, I thought it was a great win. You held an NFL team in their house to no touchdowns, and we scored. So I don't, and actually, did we score once, L, or did we score twice? I mean, do we need to get into that again? I mean,
no. I mean, because the example that you gave, where they showed
right there,
Ty,
that one.
when they showed Ty beat a bitch Hill with his foot inbounds, and then they show
That one
Rose's
right there.
foot inbounds, but one was complete and one was incomplete. Horseshit.
Complete horseshit.
They're
And
gonna call
and
that a touchdown when they showed, and they froze the frame. There was green between his
That's what
white
I'm saying.
shoe and the white sideline.
we got it on the screen right now while you're talking, my man. That's how we roll here.
Ridiculous.
I'm telling you, my midgets, Miguel and Rasputin, they're on point, man. We got straight up production now. It's on point here. We're getting there.
That's just like when they called the interception for the Succaneers on Monday night. How the fuck can you say he's down?
Dude, that was one of the worst gaffed pass interference calls I've seen in a while. The one for Tampa Bay on Monday night. Did you see that at the end of the game for the 2-point conversion? That was fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. What I don't like about officiating, L, is that when they affect the game, you shouldn't affect the flow of the game. You should be not seen but not heard, man. Really.
And everybody, even the announcer said, well, he did get there before the ball.
Fucking
Well, if
refs.
the ball didn't hit his arm, the fucker hit him before the ball got there.
Exactly. How could the ball get there? Hit him in the fucking arm.
Pass interference. Now, I guarantee goddamn to you, if Tom Brady wasn't on the other sideline, they'd have called pass interference.
Oh, of course they would.
And it's not the Raiders. No, it is. That's just like when the dude intercepted the pass in the end zone. How are you saying, oh, he's down? His shin hit the ground, but if it was a receiver, he would have had to continue to catch all the way down. And they're like, he's down, but when his knee came all the way down, it was on the line. And if you show the complete all the way through, when he hit the ground, the ball moved, which would have made it, if he was an offensive player, an incomplete pass. So how the fuck is a defensive player a completed catch when he hits the ground and the ball moves? Horseshit. Somebody needs to write a book called Jordan Rules, just like they had the Jordan Rules.
Did you just tell me somebody needs to write a book?
Jordan got away with fucking
Somebody needs to write a book. God damn it. That's what I'm.
The
Here's my
rules,
thing. Is
because they referee games that bitch plays differently than they referee in every
oh my
other
god,
game.
you know there's a fucking meeting somewhere of what the agenda is for the week in officiating, and you know it. You know it, man. There's
You know what's going to happen. They're going to find somebody in the office, in the official's office, is going to get caught in a gay porn ring, and they're going to get pictures of Goodell going down on a gopher or something, and he's going to fucking spill his guts.
Punxsutawney
and
Phil.
we're going to find out that Roger Goodell and Tom Brady have been secret lovers for forever, and it's Belichick that has the pictures.
Antonio Brown's in there somewhere. He's holding the camera or something. Says I don't know how that motherfucker's back again.
Antonio Brown is taking one to the skull so he can get back in the league.
How that motherfucker? I have no goddamn idea. How that dude's back in, whatever, what have you. If you haven't been following the page, and you should be, because if you're not, then I just don't know. I don't even know how to help you. What the hell's going on here? Hold on, we lost Big L there. There he's back. All right.
I'm here.
Well, we just lost you on the screen. You couldn't see your lovely face anymore. So,
well, I mean,
if you haven't been following along and following the Raider Reaction page like you should be, you would know that tomorrow is the first Thursday of the month. And what does that mean, ladies and gentlemen, when it's the first Thursday of the month? It's raffle time! We're going to give shit away tomorrow night. And if you're not an official supporter, like it says down there at the bottom of the screen of Raider Reaction, then you're not going to have a chance to win shit. Not a goddamn fucking thing. And that'll really suck for you. And we don't want that to happen. So when you tune in tomorrow night, we would like you to have a chance to win one of all 26 of the prize packs that we have laid out. But you have to be an official supporter of Raider Reaction to be able to have a chance to win one of those. All you have to do is become an official supporter. Go click the blue button at the top of the Raider Reaction Facebook page. Click the blue button that's probably right underneath this goddamn video or any video on our page. Or just go to RaiderReaction.com and click on the supporter tab, and it will have all of the info to how to become an official supporter of Raider Reaction. And you can tune in tomorrow night and have a chance to win every single one. Not just one. You don't just win one thing and you're done. You have a chance to win every fucking thing we're going to raffle. Our sponsors, RaiderNationStore.net and Motosports.com, have hooked us up with a ton of shit for this. This is our best raffle yet. So don't miss out. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. You got until the show starts tomorrow night to become a supporter. Once it starts, you ass out, booty stinking. You ain't getting shit.
Oh my God.
Not till
I'm
next
sitting here
month.
watching the ticker. The Brokebacks are going to start somebody named Cooper Rush at quarterback.
What, they're not starting the guy they started this last week?
No.
Where'd this guy come from? Pulling him out. Fuck. This is like this is Jerry's nephew, isn't it, Al? This is Jerry's nephew.
I don't know. No, actually, Jerry's nephew is an undercover, like, Queefs fan or something. But, and he's going to be backed up by, Gail Gilbert or Gary Gilbert or some shit. Greg Gilbert, who was last seen playing for the Orlando Apollos.
Oh! The Orlando Apollos.
Yes. Not to be confused with
Get the fuck out of
the
here.
Tampa Vipers.
The Vipers. Vipers up. Get your Vipers up, everybody.
The absolute worst football
Oh
that
my
somebody
God.
got paid to play ever.
It was horrendous to watch. The XFL should just go away. It's like herpes, man. It really is. It just needs to go the fuck
The
away.
Rock is going to try to package that and put it back out.
Well, here's what The Rock's going to do, and I see what he's going to do, and it's a smart business move. The Rock's going to come in, he's going to dump a little money in it, he's going to keep the thing alive and make it last a little longer, and he's going to spin that bitch probably and sell it to somebody else to make money off it. That's probably what The Rock's going to do. It's not like I don't think he's going to... He's got some sort of a different angle. He's got a different angle.
Based on what we saw, they should put, like, fucking turnbuckles at the goal line and the fucking ropes, and you should have to jump the ropes to get in the end zone.
Well, that's interesting. Like Battle Royal style.
Oh, hell yeah. Inside the 10-yard line, it's just a fucking battle royal, and, you know, whichever team gets the ball, you know, if the offense gets the ball, it's a touchdown. If the defense gets the ball, it's a turnover.
Fair. I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Thinking outside the box.
Hey. And, you know, and fuck a coin toss. You have tag team midget wrestling representing each team. Whichever team takes it at the 50-yard line, that team wins the toss and they get the ball first.
Interesting. I like it. Anything involving midgets, it's hard for me to turn down. No, I have a soft spot for midgets. I got two of them in studio now. They're
Midget
great.
wrestling, I mean, there is a fireside chat involved with midgets, porn, and my old roommate. So
Interesting. Oh, we'll get to that later in the after-hour show. Moving on, Al. It's time for us.
Premium channel, by the way.
That's right. You goddamn right. It's time for us to make some fucking picks. And we're going to start off, Al. We're going to start off with the one that counts the most. We're playing the fucking Chokers this weekend. Playing the Chokers, the Los Angeles Chokers. We are the only team in the NFL, Al, that has two fucking top-of-the-line pristine home stadiums at 2 different sites in the country. It's quite a spectacular thing. So we're going to our other brand new facility in the National Football League that happens to be in Los Angeles to play the Chokers, who, I guess they got a locker room there from what I understand. But that's about it.
And see, and I need to correct the world. Being from Los Angeles, South Central, they have, until they even put a fucking divisional banner up on a wall, they can't claim my city. They are the Inglewood Sparklers. They are the fucking Inglewood Sparklers.
They're just the Sparklers, man. They're like the bastard kids. No, nobody wants them. You have no fan base.
I'll call them the Chargers when they move back to San Diego.
Dude, you didn't have a fan base in San Diego. You didn't. This was a team that did not have a strong enough fan base to withstand a move. You have to have a strong root system in order to be able to withstand a move. Kind of like Cleveland when they became the Ravens. You had to have a strong root system as a franchise.
When the Baltimore Colts became the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah, I mean, but to try and move San Diego, who barely had a fucking fan base as it is, and then try to stick them in L.A., who's always been a Raiders stronghold ever since the Raiders played there. And, I mean, they brought championships to that bitch. When you hoist fucking Lombardi trophies, that means something.
Dude, the Raiders have been a stronghold in California since 1960.
Well, true, but...
And the funny shit is, okay, we're talking about teams relocating. All these other teams relocated time zones, states. These motherfuckers move 2 hours up the street and can't get fans in the fucking stadium.
It's pretty fucking pathetic.
Technically they moved across a big city, and everybody said, man, fuck this.
Well, they've now taken losing to a new level, L, over the last 4 games. 17 points, 17 points, 16 points, 21 points. They've taken losing to now an epic level over the last 4 games. They've even for the Chokers, they're living up to their name.
Yeah, but dude, they get bonus points for the way they fucking gagged on that game last week.
Oh my god.
They lost on the last play of the fucking game.
They're bad. They're parting off the team. They're trading away top flight defensive backs. Their guys are hitting injured reserve right and left. Their team is falling apart. They've got leprosy. They've got roster leprosy right now. They're just leaving pieces everywhere.
Anybody that's a free agent, if you're a defensive back and you go to the Sparklers, you're signing your acceptance to the fucking IR. You're going
good,
on IR. I mean, Chris Jones, week 1, watched the game with his father and Josh Jacobs' dad, because they were both here in Tulsa. Now that motherfucker's here in Tulsa because he's out for the year.
Yeah.
San Diego. Well, see, I call it San Diego again. The Inglewood Sparklers are cursed. And that curse went tenfold when they moved out of San Diego.
They're bad, man, and it's
Dude,
the young quarterback has actually shown a little bit of he's got a little something to maybe bring to the table for them in the future if they can put anything around him, if they cannot be the Chokers. But
you also notice though, they talk about how many yards and how great, and he threw 3 touchdowns. They kind of
everybody does anymore though.
Under the table.
I mean that you can pull out the stats for damn near any quarterback anymore because it's when they're down it becomes such a pass heavy offense that they put up stats. They're numbers, but the numbers don't mean anything. I mean you're going to put up 302 touchdowns and put up 30 points, but the other teams put us up 45. Who cares? It's still a bad L.
That shit is funny though, man. I mean, they lost on the last play of the fucking game after leading by 21 against the fucking Donkeys.
They're 2-5, and they're sitting in the cellar of the AFC West right now. So we got them this week, and then we're backed up against them, the Donkeys, who are sitting at 3-4, and then the Chiefs. This is the run right here, Al. This is the big run right here. This means something. This 3-game stretch right here in division. I think this tells you if you're taking a shot at a division crown or if you're running for a wild card.
Yeah, because if we win these 3, that means we get the Sparklers at home. We end up having to play the Broncos in Denver, but who cares? Carr has that albatross off his fucking back.
Yeah, I think so. I tell you what, I've seen a lot of evolution in Derek Carr in the pocket this season, and the way he's standing in there, the way he's moving around. I know some of it's play call, but they're playing to his strengths, but it's all positive to see. I thought I'd seen the ceiling on the kid, man, and the guy continues to he's ratcheted it up a little bit this season.
And to be fair, completely transparent, people try to call us fucking car jock sniffers. No, you and I were in his ass like it had fucking saddles on it.
Oh, get out of here, man. I had other pages fucking stealing my fucking into game rant videos and posting this shit.
I had to talk you off the fucking ledge a couple of times.
I just had it. I was watching him regress and making stupid mistakes and just like, Jesus Christ, man. And when
that was just boneheaded shit.
When a season fails, a season fails. I can't sugarcoat it. I don't care how much sugar you dump on a fucking shit sandwich. It's still a shit sandwich. I just can't sugarcoat it. It is what it is. It still tastes like shit. And I'm not going to feed it to myself.
Peanut every now and then, but
It's just, oh, man. But yes, this season he's turned the corner, and he's continued to, even in the losses. I put some of the losses on the play calling in the red zone. Some of the play calling in the red zone, the defensive play calling was suspect.
Yeah. And see,
he's had his marquee wins this season.
What do you think about this? Even the only way Gunther keeps his job, Gunther Marinelli combination keep their job, is if we go 9-0 and this defense doesn't give up 30 points the rest of the year. Other than that, the whole defensive fucking side of the fucking locker room gets cleaned out.
Now, do you think so? If this team goes to the playoffs, do you make that change at defense?
If we go to the playoffs.
Well, it doesn't change the fact he's still the Golly G quarterback.
I'm going to look at our schedule.
He's added a little fire to the Golly G. It's got like a fire emoji next to the Golly G.
Yeah, we're the only team in the league that played, six or seven playoff teams right out of the box.
Yeah. Oh, we're the
only team in the NFL that played 6 playoff teams to start the season.
This was a front-loaded season. For sure, this was a hugely front-loaded season, and you knew if you got past about the first half and you were sitting at 500 or above, that you had a good run. This 3-game run, which was the Browns, the Donkeys, and the Chargers, this was the run where you knew you really had to make a stance somewhere and string a couple wins together. The nice win against the Saints, the marquee win against the Chiefs, those are great, but you've got to have. You got to have the side dishes to go with them, man. And right now we haven't had that. You got that. You got the main course wins, but you ain't got nothing to go with it.
Yeah, normally okay, we beat the Queefs and then we lose the next 3 games in a row. And it's like we had the signature win against, like you said, signature win against the Saints. Then Carr beats the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
Breaks the code, and then he comes and we come and beat us. I mean, even though their wins are trumped up, they still were 5-2, and we beat them in the cold in Cleveland. So we have Carr always missing an epic signature win. He got that for first home game.
Yeah, you got that. You got the win in Kansas City.
Win.
Got the win in Kansas City.
We beat the undefeatable fucking Chiefs. So then he breaks the cold streak going into the cold part of the season. It's setting up for him to be like a Hollywood comeback story. Because this year, and we were all thinking, he's fucking done.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, it was. No, it's been a nice. I mean, everybody came in and we knew that this, and I mean that was been the big talk. I mean, all the talk was quarterback in the offseason, and you came in, you knew this was Derek Carr's. This was his year. This was his year. Dude, who's this fucking dick out in the audience? This is our league show, man. Who's the fuck's Kenneth Campbell? Eat a fucking dick, pal. Who the fuck are
What's
you?
he doing?
Who's this motherfucker, man? Out here fucking chirping. Somebody fucking toss that stupid bitch, man. Fuck that dumb motherfucker. Who's this fucking dude? Out here chirping.
Somebody get a hold of him because my zipper's stuck and I can't see him.
Yeah,
and
who
I don't
gives
want
a
to
shit?
inadvertently beat somebody to death.
Fucking out here fucking run his fucking mouth.
Jeez, I mean, obviously, people are scared of us. They're scared of the fucking nation because why the fuck else would they come over here and troll? Because they know that we're about something.
Oh, fuck him.
And they know that we're coming back to claim our fucking place, our rightful place in this hierarchy called the NFL. We're on the rise.
It's... What a fucking dick. Fucking some fucking guy stroking fucking Raider cubby or something. Whatever. This is what it is.
I'm
But
coming.
I already took care of it. It's no problem.
Okay.
It's like we were saying, all the talk had been in the offseason, had been Derek Carr. This was the show me year, 2020. This was the one, and he has answered the bell. I don't know how that turned into a negative comment by Mr. fucking Jackass there in the comments, but nobody was going down a negative fucking line here. But we're trying to make the point that Derek Carr has stepped up and answered all of the critics this season, and he has continued to excel and play phenomenal, even through some somewhat questionable play calling on offense. And it seems over the last few games that started to turn itself around, and you're starting to get that in sync. So right now, the offense is not my concern. It's the defensive side of the ball, and that seems to continue to kind of come around, and health is a little bit of the part of that, L. So,
Yeah, and see, and that's the thing. I mean, we were fucking Civ, and then we get Kwiatkowski back, and has Littleton, played up to his contract? No. Has he started to play better now that he's back in his natural position and he's not splitting time with Morrow covering the middle? Actually, Morrow and Littleton are playing better. Littleton's still playing way below the bar, but as far as he's playing decent, but he's not playing up to that contract yet. And then as the DBs get better, strangely enough,
yeah.
Our coverage got better. Now, the place where we thought we excelled last year, we did excel, the D-line, I don't know what the fuck's happening up there, but, I mean, it begs the question, did we fire Buckner last year did they get rid of him because because he was a threat to Gunther? Because he's gone, and that just overwhelming production from the D-line has gone to shit. But he's down in Arizona, and it seems as though Arizona's defensive line is playing way above their heads this year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fucking get. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I think an apology contract's in order next year.
I'm not. I don't. We're where we are with what we are the rest of the season. These people that still were talking and hey, we need to fire his ass. You can't fire him at this point of the season. You are what you are at this point of the season.
Oh no, that's why I said the end of the season.
Yeah, there's a lot of people are still trying to get him fired. Like you can't fire him at this point of the season. You just can't. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean because let's face it, you could have the rebirth the Ken fucking Stabler sitting behind Carr. And if Carr was to get hurt and you brought Stabler in, our season would be fucked because they're two different quarterbacks.
Yeah,
and by the time they got used to Stabler, we'd probably be 3 or 4 more losses into the fucking game.
Yeah, it's
we've gone from being potential division winners to, having to go on the road to fucking Pittsburgh or Kansas City to get our heads caved in. Because it would take an entire offseason of intense training to adapt to a new quarterback, and their team's out here being forced to have to do it in 2 days.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so obviously I think we're both picking the Raiders in the Raiders-Chargers game, L.
Yeah.
So we'll move on from that one.
I'll say now, fuck that. They
Well,
haven't had a quarterback since Fouts. Fuck Quivers.
yeah, we'll move on. We'll move on from that game. We've got some other big primetime games. You guys pick them with us. Throw them up in the comments. We've got Thursday Night Football, which is actually a pretty big game. You got Green Bay at San Francisco. Who you got in this one? This is a pretty big game in the NFC.
Green Bay's looking better and better because
They should have got him a wide receiver. They should have got Rodgers something, but
they play, off when they're not at the facility. But there's like 4 guys that got put in COVID protocol for the Niners today.
yeah, I'm thinking Packers in this one. I think Aaron Rodgers goes on the road and takes care of the Packers. The Packers have a lot of injuries. They're beat up. You got Garoppolo's out now. Fucking Kittle's out. They're not in good shape. I think this they get beat up bad by Green Bay in this one, and I don't think it's a terribly close game.
No, it's going to get ugly.
It's going to be one of them Thursday nights, man. The Thursday night games have been kind of shit. We've had some really bad fucking matchups on some of these Thursday night games, and
Yeah, they've been hideous. Absolutely fucking hideous.
Well, yeah, Garoppolo and Kittle are out as a pair. They're out for what? At least 4 to 6 weeks. I know one of them's out. I think Kittle's out for 6, and I think Garoppolo's out for 4 for sure. So for the next month, they've got to try to stay above water. They're fucking done. That could kill their season.
Garoppolo was out for 3 weeks, and then he came back for 1.5, and he's out for another 4.
Yeah, well, that motherfucker's like Glass Joe, man. He has been the whole goddamn time, for the most part.
Yeah.
So,
and that's the thing. He was supposed to be Brady's heir apparent, and Belichick traded him because Robert Kraft, when he wasn't down here getting a handy from an 80-year-old Asian woman, he was fucking giving reach arounds to Brady, and so Belichick said, fuck you, and he just traded his backup.
yeah. Well,
for a cup of coffee.
You've got the other primetime games are at least a little better this weekend, or at least the Sunday night game. The Monday night game's fucking shit. I take that back. New Orleans at Tampa Bay on Sunday night. So you've got a couple big NFC matchups in primetime this week. In week 9. New Orleans at Tampa Bay. That's an interesting matchup there. They got him the first time, and man, I think Antonio Brown is making his fucking appearance this game. Is Tampa as good as everybody's trying to make them out to be? I have a hard time swallowing that pill yet.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're overhyped, and I think that my only thing, it hurts my vocal cords to even formulate this to come out. I think I'm gonna say Tampa, because it's kind of like Derek Carr in the cold, Drew Brees on grass.
Drew Brees, yeah, outside under sunshine.
Yeah, outside on grass.
I don't think Thomas is back. Is Michael Thomas back this week? I know there was talk of it.
So we don't know if it's him faking because he's, pissed off and wants to get out of New Orleans, or if he's legit hurt. Because they've been talking about trade rumors with him.
Yeah, well, they missed that, so they're stuck with his ass. They might as well get some fucking production out of him at this point. I thought that there's a possibility that he plays this week. There's also a possibility, like we said, Antonio Brown plays
yesterday for this week too.
Yeah, because Godwin's out. I don't believe Godwin's playing for the Bucks, so there's talk of Brown being able to fill in for him while he's out. And
watch mysteriously Godwin's arm's gonna fucking fall off.
Yeah, I'm picking the Bucks in this one too. I think the Bucks take the Saints at home. I don't think the Saints are the Saints. I don't think are as special as everybody wants to make them out to be this year. I just don't. I don't think they're that team. I don't think they're that team this year.
But then I also say this: the legitimacy of their secondary is also directly attributed to the potency of their D-line, and Cameron Jordan is an absolute monster. So, and of all teams, the fucking Giants show how vulnerable Tampa Bay's offensive line is.
Yeah, that's a possibility. Now,
I'd still say Tampa's going to win.
I'm picking Tampa too. I think they beat New Orleans. Monday night football. It's a terrible game. You've got New England going on the road to play the Jets. So New England has been bad, and the Jets have been epically bad. So this is a horrible, horrible fucking primetime game for Monday Night Football. Not good.
Oh, God. Dude, that's like judging which line of shit reaches somebody's ankles first if they had the squirts.
It's a bad game, man. Bad matchup.
Bad.
New England wins. The Jets have nothing to play for. The Jets have zero to play for. Why you would even show up at this point and with any sort of effort if you're a New York Jet?
Good Lord. The only reason why I would watch that intently is because Cam Newton is my fucking quarterback. And he was killing it the first, month of the season?
Yeah, he was doing okay. I don't know about
I
killing it.
the trades for his ass 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, well, that one doesn't seem to be working out. Cam Newton is...
You know what? No, I can't take the Jets. That defense is so fucking hideous. No, Cam has his resurgence game and, goes off, and I get my second win in the Raider Reaction fucking fantasy football league.
Yeah, you're sitting... You got the worst record in the whole league, Al, out of 32 owners.
Look, there is certain shit that you do not have to share.
Just to point it out, I'm not too fucking far behind you, unfortunately. It's my seasons went to shit too.
No, there's another guy that only has 2, and I should have won last week.
I actually had a pretty decent week. I can't string wins together, man.
Look, I lost by 2 points because fucking Green Bay, because fuck the there was bitches fucking got boat raced by the fuck.
I can't get the right combination put together every week. I don't know. It is what it is.
Shit. All
It is
my
what it
running
is.
backs fucking legs fell off or got put on backwards the first 2 weeks of the season. So, Frank Gore is my best fucking running back.
Well,
So, yeah, I'll be watching the game, hoping Gore gets loose for like a nostalgic 120-yard game, and then it becomes a shootout featuring Frank Gore and Cam Newton.
well, it's not terrible. Could be.
The fuck?
Who knows?
Frank will die halfway down the field.
I just can't believe fucking Frank Gore's still out there fucking doing anything. Is
You know,
the amazing
he's
part.
the fourth leading rusher in league history, fourth or fifth.
Yeah, it's because he's still there. He just won't go away. That's why. He's still there.
He's a running back that's played 17 years. That's fucking insanity.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Reminder, tomorrow night is the Reaction Shop raffle, our November raffle. If you have not become an official supporter of Raider Reaction yet, do it. Go to the top of the Facebook page and click that blue button. Become an official supporter so you can be here tomorrow night, and we're going to give away a bunch of shit tomorrow night. Do not miss out. Do not
It's
miss
wonderful.
out.
It's legit, you guys. You get boxes of just beautiful shit. It's Raider Reaction stuff, and the raffle winners get really cool stuff.
Yeah, we got all kinds of shit, man. We got inaugural season patches. RaiderNationStore.net has sent in. We got T-shirts from the Violator. We got autographed 8x10 from the Violator. We got a bunch of stuff from Motorsports.com, as well as Raider Reaction. A bunch of new stuff. We got Deep Behind the Enemy Lines lanyards. We've got all kinds of new stuff that we're going to be giving away. So make sure you tune in. Don't miss out tomorrow night. But you got to be a supporter to win anything. So if you're not, I mean, you can tune in and watch other people win shit, I guess, if you want to. People watch other people play video games, which I think is insane, but people do it. And, you know, we're going to have some of that Saturday night, too. But yeah, we're doing a little bit of, you know,
Like,
dipping our toes in a little bit of everything.
I won a shirt from the Violator in my pack, and the shirt says, "Just do you. You can't fuck that up." So,
Yes. He's got some good stuff, man. You should check it out. Motorsports.com. Let me throw it up there for you. Down there at the bottom. Motorsports.com, RaiderNationStore.net. They are our official sponsors. Check that shit out. Bunch of stuff from those guys tomorrow night. Do not miss out. There'll be a bunch of stuff. Inaugural season patches, poker chips, stickers, T-shirts, autograph stuff, lanyards, new bracelets. Fuck, we got all kinds of shit, man. New pins. It's a bunch of stuff to give away tomorrow night. So don't miss out. Make sure you get in there.
speaking of pins, I just hit mine.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, talking to raffle, shit. Let's give them a little view here of what we got to. 26 prize packs laid out this month. Inaugural patches, buttons, pins, stickers, face shields, flags, T-shirts, new bracelets, all kinds of swag, man. And autograph stuff from the Violator. Do not miss out. Become an official supporter. Don't miss this raffle.
Hey, it's Big L. Tune in Tuesdays and Thursdays, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 Pacific, right here on Raider Reaction with Drive Time with Big L. Come check it out. Get a little Raider love.
Every game day, Show Me Raider and Raider Reaction take you to Wings, etc. on North Glenstone in Springfield, Missouri. With the Queen City Raider Nation, a family of die-hard Raider fans pillaging just for fun.
Just win, baby.
Win, lose, or tie, it's always a great time. If you're a Raider fan in Missouri, come to Wings, etc. Good wings, good heat, good diner, let's eat and watch the greatest team in football.
Raider Nation, baby, all the way.
All the way.
Right. What's up? We're back. It's time to roll on out of here, man. Thank you for joining us. Got Big L filling in for Prime tonight on Ghost of the Post. Our league shows, we drop back deep in the pocket, letting it fly league-wise. We touch on all the league topics tonight. And I'm sorry for asshats like Kenneth that show up on our league show where we just it's our little informal show where we kind of kick it and bring you guys in. And he wants to be a fucking asshat and compare us to stupid fuckers around the internet. Well, you know, we do our own thing. We ain't trying to be like nobody else. So fuck you. Bitch-ass motherfucker. You should be like so-and-so. You should be like on these nuts. Fuck you, Kenneth. God damn, I should be like nobody. This is just our fuck. Come in and fucking poop. It's gonna be an asshole and come in and talk shit, man. That's just fuck you.
Now, I only have.
But thank you to all the rest of you.
Yeah.
Just fuck him
I
in general.
can't imagine which dickless wonder he was stroking.
Who cares? I won't give that guy any more time. Fuck that guy. All right. So, but thank you all for joining us as always, man. Remember, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're even Twitching now, whatever the fuck that means. And YouTube. We're on YouTube. Subscribe to all that shit. Follow us. Become a supporter so you can win stuff at the raffle. We've got the Madden tournament. We're knee deep in the Madden tournament, and we've got coverage and game calls of all of the round one games Saturday night. So tune in Saturday night. I'm going to be right here, and we're going to be doing game calls of all of the first round action in the Madden Raider on Raider, Silver and Black, PS4 Madden 21 tournament. So if you didn't get in on that, we're battling for an autographed Darren Waller cleat and prize pack for the grand prize winner and for the runner-up. So, Big L, thank you for filling in, man. We'll be coming back soon on our Monday show. Big L will be joining me back on Monday night before very, very long here. Not long.
And don't forget, catch me tomorrow afternoon.
That's right. You just seen the commercial. That's right. The Afternoon Drive with Big
1
L.
p.m. Pacific.
Until next time, we are out. Peace, love. Raider Nation.